In a future ravaged by war, humanity faces extinction at the hands of an unstoppable machine intelligence, Skynet. Sarah Connor's voice narrates from the background, setting the tone with haunting words. 3 billion human lives ended on August 29, 1997. The survivors called it Judgment Day. Sarah reveals that Skynet, the AI system behind this war, devised a plan to end humanity's resistance before it even began. It sent 2 Terminators back in time. The first aimed to kill Sarah herself, but it failed. Now, the machines have sent a second, deadlier model to target her young son, John Connor, the future leader of humanity's fight against the machines. In a last-ditch effort, the Resistance sent their own protector back, another Terminator reprogrammed to guard John. A man, the T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger, arrives in a pulse of light, naked and unyielding. Across town, a second arrival marks the appearance of the T-1000, Robert Patrick, a more advanced, shape-shifting Terminator. Unlike the T-800, the T-1000's model is built from liquid metal, allowing it to morph and blend with its environment. As the T-1000 makes its way through the city, blending in as a police officer, we get our first glimpse of young John Connor. A rebellious teenager, John spends his days hacking ATMs and running with his friend Tim. Unaware of his fate, John's life is soon shattered as he becomes the target of the deadliest machine ever built. The story heats up when the 2 Terminators converge on John at a shopping mall. John realizes he's in danger as the T-1000 approaches. Suddenly, the T-800 intercepts, creating a dramatic showdown. With calculated precision, the T-800 blasts the T-1000, giving John a moment to escape. In a thrilling bike chase through the LA aqueducts, John rides for his life while the T-1000 relentlessly pursues him in a commandeered truck. The T-800 rescues John just in time, narrowly evading capture and giving them a chance to regroup. After John recovers from the shock, he learns the truth about the T-800. Sent from the future by John himself, this machine is programmed to protect him. The T-1000, however, is different. Made of liquid metal, it can transform into anyone it touches, adapting its form for any situation. This revelation sends a chill through John, as he realizes just how advanced Skynet's newest weapon is. Together, they contact John's foster family, only to realize it's too late. The T-1000 has already infiltrated. The T-800 explains that they need to go underground, staying mobile to survive. But John insists on rescuing his mother, Sarah, currently held in a mental institution. At the institution, Sarah attempts an escape, fiercely determined and armed with makeshift tools. She faces down guards and medical staff, only to freeze in terror as she comes face to face with the T-800, the very machine that tried to kill her years before. It's John's voice that reassures her, explaining that this Terminator is here to help. They escape the facility, barely outpacing the T-1000 in another thrilling pursuit. During their escape, Sarah expresses her anger and frustration at John's choice to come for her, fearing for his safety. But the T-800's revelations about Skynet leave her shaken. The future AI was created by a man named Miles Dyson, a brilliant scientist unknowingly laying the foundation for Skynet's rise. Dyson's research on advanced microprocessors is already making waves, destined to spiral into a self-aware AI that, upon sensing a threat, will launch a nuclear apocalypse. Determined to prevent Judgment Day, Sarah makes a drastic decision, to find Dyson and put an end to his research by any means necessary. But when she comes face to face with Dyson and his family, her resolve falters. Instead of taking his life, she chooses another path, deciding to show him the future he's unknowingly creating. Dyson, now aware of his role in the future catastrophe, joins them in a daring mission to destroy his research and the remnants of the original Terminator, a metal arm and microchip that have been kept at Cyberdyne Systems. They break into the facility, setting up charges to obliterate everything tied to Skynet. Just as they reach the mainframe, the police arrive, surrounding them in a tense standoff. Dyson sacrifices himself, holding a detonator to give the others time to escape, his final moments spent bringing down the very legacy he created. No sooner do they leave than the T-1000 catches up again, stealing a helicopter and launching a breathtaking pursuit down the highway. Dodging bullets and swerving traffic, they narrowly escape, leading the T-1000 into a brutal crash. Their chase ultimately leads them to a steel mill, a vast, dangerous labyrinth of molten metal and grinding machinery. The T-1000, undeterred, continues its hunt through the factory. The T-800 and the T-1000 clash in a fierce showdown, testing every ounce of strength and resilience the T-800 has to offer. The battle pushes each machine to its limits, with the T-1000 repeatedly demonstrating its uncanny ability to reform and adapt. As Sarah and John watch, they realize just how far the T-800 is willing to go to protect them. The Terminator battles on, refusing to let the T-1000 reach John. With each blow, the stakes rise, leaving Sarah, John, and the audience hanging on the edge of their seats, knowing the climactic moment of this fight is imminent, but not yet here. The struggle between machines and humanity was never meant to be an easy one. But here, in this darkened mill, hope shines through the unlikely bond of a boy and his protector.